life and fauna and everything. So there's gonna be plenty of sounds, I guess. The best way to put it, ambiance. Man, that is a big rock structure. Let me make sure not to accidentally fall. I should watch where I'm walking. Ooh, what is that? That is a weird looking slug. I do not like those weird crawly thingies. Just in the real world. Much less. Well, not even much less. I guess less in a video game, because this isn't a video game. But like, I can't handle like a silkworm or like, what do you call those things? Those weird little like, I don't know, white crawly bugs that, I don't know, they're weird. There's a lot of really weird crawling stuff creeps me out. It creeps me out. I mean, truthfully, most insects kind of do, but hey, I'd much rather deal with it in a video game. Oh man, look at this. Under this tree right here. We might end up even making it all the way till dark, and then the place gets really crazy. What is that? I keep hearing noises, and I keep wondering what it is, and I was like, what was that? It's a big, I think that's a stern beast, I think. I used to play this game like crazy last year when I was going for the platinum, so I kind of memorized most of the stuff in it. But the world and the map is just so big. Like, it's crazy big. Some could argue too big. But it's pretty big, honestly. So I don't think I've actually been everywhere. the big rock structure, so let's walk this direction around it. But yeah, no, if I had my bow drawn, those other animals from earlier, those wolves, would have 100% attacked us. But right now, I'm not a threat. They're not gonna bother with me, which is awesome. There's a few types of animals I've mentioned. If you play this game, you know what I mean. That will attack you regardless. They're completely crazy. They're wild. They're disconnected from, like, I think AWOW, which is like the general spirit of this world. Hopefully we don't run into them, but everybody else should leave us be. Other than, of course, you know, the RDA, who are just gonna provide quite a bit of unpleasant gunshot noises that I'm not a big fan of. Let's not touch that. That will blow up if we touch it. It's quite useful in combat, but not something you want to hit. What is that noise? Oh wow. I don't know what happened over here, and I am not in the mood to find out. Yeah, so I did end up getting into an uncomfortably difficult combat fight right there. A bunch of animals saw me and I just had to book it. You might actually still be hearing vaguely helicopter noises from, I think, an RDA ship, but I don't think they'll bother us. Anywho, wow, look at this. Look at this. I also have absolutely no clue where I am now. Really no clue. Before I kinda did, but I ran for a long time. So let's not touch that. Let's not touch that. I'm not really sure which way I should go. Let me not walk towards that little spiny kind of grass. Not grass, branches, because that's gonna cause me some damage. This is giving way more swampy kind of vibes though. interesting, but also like I don't know where else they would really want to go from there. I'm sure he has a plan. Ooh, it's getting dark. I think it's getting dark. It's definitely looking darker. Oh, the wildlife, the plant life starting to glow. How are we getting across this? How are we getting across this, y'all? Oh, okay, I figured it out. We gotta work our way down. I'm gonna work my way down in the safest way possible. I'm sure there's like a slope or something I could take. Yeah, there's definitely a slope. But yeah, no, I am excited to see what they do for the next few. I mean, Avatar is kind of that franchise that most folks won't immediately think of, but when the movies come out, they're like, yeah, I'll check it out, why not? I don't know what that noise is, and I don't imagine it's harmful, but... Oh, that is so pretty. That looks like a normal beast, so I don't think it's gonna attack us. Let's go for a swim. Or maybe not. I guess it's just ankle-high water. Even better. What's up with this guy? Oh, hello there. I think he's hurt. This wasn't the plan today, but hey bro, if you relax for a second, I could maybe get this thing off you. Let me just pull this out real quick. There we go, man. You good. Now get out of here. Nice. That's a really nice mechanic, by the way, that they have in this game. I haven't really mentioned it because we haven't really been playing the game. We've just been walking around, but it is really cool how, you know, sometimes you'll come across these animals and everything that have been hunted by the RDA, and they're, let me not bother with that. That thing is actually quite dangerous. And, you know, they're hunted by the RDA, and they end up having these different, like, you know, vials and tubes and serums and needles and everything stuck into them because they're being experimented on. And that, I think, was a tracker that was on it. I think that was a tracker. You could, if you come across them, you could just calmly walk up to them and just take it out. And you also get to keep the spare part, which is great for upgrades and stuff. A really nice mechanic that just like further ingrains you into the world. Man, that is pretty. Look at that. That is crazy nice. Also, look at how pretty this whole environment is. Let me just crouch. Didn't think I was going to be able to make it under that vine without crouching, to be honest. But yeah, I'm excited to see what else they have for the next few Avatar movies. It's that franchise you don't think too much of, but when the movies come out, yeah, I'll go check it out. It's a good time. And I think I mentioned this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but I went down to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where they have the Avatar land, and they straight up have those floating mountains and everything there, and a bunch of Avatar rides, and it is so cool. The rides are really fun too, by the way. One is basically, funnily enough, a nature walk. It's like you're in a little, what do you call it? Canoe, not canoe, but like, it's sort of a boat ride, I'm used to having to wait for helicopters to pass by when I'm recording these videos, but I wasn't expecting to have to wait for one in the game. Let's go head this direction, though. I don't want to head in the direction that, that helicopter was going. Luckily, these vines give us the perfect pathway towards wherever that is. But yeah, no, and you're basically just on like this seat in that e-trainer ride, and it's like almost like an elliptical bike where you're just like fastened in, sitting there, and you just get jerked left and right and up and down and back and forth. You don't do any flips because that would be kind of crazy, but it's just enough with like all the different 4D experiences, like the wind blowing in your face and water and stuff like that. And the 3D glasses, all of it combines to really give a really, really nice ride experience. Closest you might be able to come to like actually riding an e-cran, it's insane. Is it that same helicopter again? I'm hearing the same helicopter. I'm going this direction, away from the helicopter. Oh man, that is so pretty. Look at that little palm tree looking thing. But it's also like, it's glowing. Oh man. That is a pretty colorful palm tree. I know palm trees are green, but like, they'd kinda hit if they were blue as well. Man. Oh, let me not go that direction. I think that's an actual enemy. They're about to see me walking out of the woods and be like, hey, yo, who was that? Yeah, bro, I ain't trying to fight you. We're going this direction. I think there's a pathway around this rock. Maybe that was the helicopter that was flying by. I don't know. And I have no intention of finding out. There's some crazy noises in the forest at night. Jesus Christ. I mean, I imagine that's pretty accurate to how a real life, not exactly accurate obviously, but like kinda accurate to how a forest is at night. If you went, I guess, in the Amazon rainforest, and let me not walk on that, and at night I imagine you'd hear some pretty crazy noises. Hey bro, you're good? Okay, I guess we're helping animals today. Hey man, relax, relax. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. is that, like, I'm actually wondering, I don't know where that is. That's definitely a big mountain range. In fact, we're getting near it, so we're probably going to want to walk. So then where are we? Oh, well, we're very high up. I don't know how we got this high up, but we're definitely very high up. We can walk in this direction, but I gotta find a safe way down. And I'm not sure what that way may be, so we're gonna walk this direction until we find a slow descent. Also, we might be finishing up pretty soon, honestly. But still. Anyways, so I might as well ask any movies y'all are particularly hyped for this year. I mean, this year I think it has a pretty good amount of pretty cool movies coming out. I mean, like, I know, so I'm like a massive Marvel guy, so like I've watched every single movie and show. So I'm so crazy hyped for Spider-Man Brand New Day and Avengers Doomsday. Oh, those are gonna be so cool. Actually currently waiting for that Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer to drop at some point. It honestly might very well drop. Can we walk down here? I think so. I think so. Hopefully, can we walk down here? Nope. Well, we're gonna see how far this goes. I'm still waiting for that brand new day trailer to drop. There's a very good chance this video might actually come out right after the trailer drops. If it's coming out when I think it's coming out, but also, like, who knows? I'm recording this about a week before it hasn't come out yet. But it will come out soon, I am sure of it, because, you know, gotta get that hype started if it's coming out in, I think, June. And, oh man, I'm excited. I mean, I loved the home trilogy, the first, three, MCU Spidey movies, so much. Fantastic. Each of them, and given that it's a massive tonal shift now because of how that third movie ends, and it made complete sense. The whole home trilogy was always meant to be a high school kind of trilogy, and this one's meant to be more, you know, college slash the loner years, essentially, the loner years. And I'm really excited to see what route they go and how they take it, because I mean, it's gonna be fire. And with Secret Wars coming out and knowing what particular suit Spider-Man gets canonically in Secret Wars, aka, you know, the black suit symbiote, I mean, this is like the most perfect possible ideal setup. Pete's alone, he's by himself, he's probably pretty angry, and you have the most perfect situation where you... Okay, don't know why he's running, don't know if I should be concerned or not, but we're gonna find out. But you have the most perfect situation where you actually have a literal Secret Wars movie coming out, with Spider-Man being perfectly in that position in his life to get the black suit for a Spider-Man 5. I mean, I mean, it would almost be insane if you didn't do that. But yeah, now I'm excited to see what they go, and how this brand new day turns out. It's looking awesome, and they got Dustin Daniel Cretton, who was the same dude who did Shang-Chi, which was also fantastic. So I mean, they cooking. I think we walked ourselves to a cliff, y'all. But yeah, and I think there's probably a few of the movies I'm absolutely forgetting about for this year, but those are the top two in my head. Um, but I mean, I think this is gonna be pretty fun. Um, is there an easy? There's no easy way down there. Honestly, though, honestly, I feel like, yeah, no, I'm not jumping down there. But anyway, though, I actually do feel like this is generally a pretty good place to call it a quits for today. I'm not really finding a particular area we can just sit at. Oh wow, this is so pretty. Let's stay here. I feel this is a good place to relax for a second. Oh, they're getting hunted by some fiber wolves. Oh, I hope they make it. Let's walk a little bit just to stay away from them in case they decide to do something insane. But yeah, though, I actually do feel like this might be a good place to call it a quits for today. We wandered through a good bit of the Kinglor Forest. I have no clue where we actually are. Like, literally, I have no clue. I'm gonna check after I finish this recording, but honestly, I think this is a good place to call it quits. So, I hope you all got plenty of tingles from all of the controller sounds. There weren't that many controller sounds, but that's kind of the point. The whispers, and of course, especially the ambiance.